Hi, I'm back. Welcome to Educating Shanny. I'm Shanny and I'm recovering from an eating disorder. Hi, Shanny. Hi. This is part 2 of a weird video that I'm doing today. This is not a normal Motivation Monday video, and if you missed part 1, please go watch it first or you're going to be completely lost on what I'm rambling about right now, so you're welcome. It's in the description below if you didn't figure that out already. So, what was I talking about? Oh, so first of all, it brings up a lot of hard feelings for me to talk through this, and maybe that's a good thing. It is a good thing, let's be real. Anytime you can talk through something that's hard for you, that's a good thing. I don't often specifically talk about the hard things I've been through in my childhood because, first of all, they were a long time ago. Second of all, they involve so many other people, and I always feel bad talking about other people who hurt me, like specifically on YouTube, because that's not really fair to them, you know, especially those people that I have forgiven for hurting me and things like that. But what this is bringing up for me today is that I don't know how to talk about this. I was born into a wonderful family. I love my family. I love every family member of mine. I don't know what I would do without them, but I was born into a difficult situation, is what I'll say. And I was the baby of the family, and I feel nervous talking about this. I've always had what I have that you guys know that I have and that I have admitted that I love about myself, which is my big heart and my ability to love pretty much anybody. And so I felt like it was my responsibility to make everyone around me happy in a home that was unhappy a lot of the time. And so me being the baby of the family, I used that as a way to be cute and cheer people up, like use it, you know, like, oh, I'm the baby of the family, so I can be really cute and I can be funny and I can be happy all the time and cheer people up and do that, and, you know, because it's just in my nature to do that in general. And so I did that for so long, but with that came what is happening today? Why? I don't know where this is all coming from. I was not planning on talking about any of this. I don't know where this is coming from. What the crap is happening? Okay, let's try this again. So hard to talk about things on here because you're worried you're gonna offend everybody. I don't know how to do this. Over time, throughout my life, I developed, I'm not sure I should tell you this. Okay, no, that's, okay. I can't talk about, I can't talk about it. I'm so mad right now. All I want to do, I can't do this. What is happening? What I will say, I guess, is that I'm a lot more than the person that I have shown people my whole life. But the reason I haven't shown them more is because I was afraid of taking away from that thing that I had, that innocence, that childlike nature. You know, children are ignorant because they're children. And they haven't learned their lessons yet, and they have not been fully developed in their brains yet. They just don't know a lot of things. But with that comes that innocence for them to be able to love anybody. And for me, because my whole life I used that to try and calm situations, to try and calm scary situations, to try and get myself and other family members out of scary situations. And then I would continue it into my school year, my schoolwork. I would roll it over into my schoolwork, and sometimes, most of the time, act dumber than I was. And fail because it would make other people around me look better. And I would rather that people around me be happier than if I were happier. I was fine with giving up anything that I was good at, or anything that I knew I could do, or that I knew that I could be. I was fine pretending that I couldn't, because it made me less intimidating. And it made people like me. It made people want to be around me because, oh, Shanny is so kind and innocent, and you know, she's not the smartest, so like, I would act dumber than I was very often just to make the people around me feel smarter and to boost their egos, because I knew that that's what they needed in their life, because I knew that that was their insecurity. And so I would act dumb all the time so that they would be able to be like, oh, well, this is why, and then explain it, and then they would feel better about themselves that they were able to teach somebody else something. Do you know what I mean? And that's something that I've done my whole life. And now that I'm finding who I really am, and I love who I am, I'm finding that there are a lot of people that don't love who I really am. And so I'm feeling lost, because I feel like my default is just to kind of go back to being Shanny, the one that lets everybody walk all over her, make her decisions for her, do everything for her, because I'm back to being the baby of the family who let everybody else do everything for her because it gave them a purpose in a place where they didn't feel needed or wanted sometimes. That sounds horrible. That sounds horrible. Okay, I can't. So anyway, I don't want to post this. When I started this channel, I told you guys that I never want to not do YouTube. And the past little bit, I've been debating that in my head. And that's stupid, because I know without a doubt that this is where I belong and this is what I love to do. The only thing in my mind that's like making me want to quit is what I think other people are thinking, or what other people are thinking because they've straight up told me. And so I think I'm just assuming that more people feel that way. And I shouldn't do that. But even if it just were the people that were telling me what I was doing wrong, and how much I suck, and how offensive I am, and how stupid I am, and how babyish I am, and childish, and all of the things that people really get at me with, this has nothing to do with Motivation Monday. That was just a front, obviously. I guess I'm not questioning motivation money. I'm questioning everything. Like, am I doing you guys love me and thank you. Like, how come? Why? The things that you do to love me are amazing. Why is it, as human beings, or maybe it's just me, but I can't be the only one, why is it so hard to focus on, sometimes, not all the time, to focus on 99% of the comments and the beautiful people out there and the goodness that come out of you, and to sometimes just get that 1% stuck in your brain and let it wind and let it go around and let it turn into something bigger than maybe it is, or maybe it is. And you feel, I feel I can't post this. I don't know why I'm still talking. I'm not going to post this. I can't post this because now you're all going to think that I fake it when I'm dumb, because I am ditzy and I don't fake that, but I'm not dumb. I'm not as dumb as I act. I mean, I'm pretty dumb, but I'm not dumb. Like, I'm smarter than I act. I just don't access that. I choose to access my ditzy side more than my smart side because I feel like that's what people like more. I don't know. There's no way I'm posting this, so what do I do? I love that I'm still talking to you as if I'm going to post this. Maybe I will. I don't know how to talk through this. I'm having a hard time making everybody happy right now. I live in a world that doesn't go with the world of YouTube. I live in a situation that doesn't match the world of YouTube. YouTube is not huge in Utah. It's not. And part of that could be because of the main religion here. Part of it could just be that Utah in general is just so focused on family and raising children and doing that in the right way and all that. And a lot of people don't let their children watch YouTube and things like that. And so I'm trying to reach as many kids out there as I can, but I'm trying to do it in a way that I can reach all of the different types of kids in the world and warn them all of what can happen. We have an eating disorder, but I don't know how to do that without, I'm getting to the point where I can't talk about my beliefs safely on here because I get attacked for it and I get a lot of disappointment from people, and that hurts because that's who I am. And same goes on the other end. Sometimes I get attacked for saying things that maybe don't go with our church. And I'm stuck in the middle trying to make everybody happy, and making myself happy is what got me better. And so how come I don't feel happy anymore? I've been miserable since I stopped my eating disorder. Deep down, I don't even feel like myself. So it's like I'm happy that the result is that all of this goodness came. Like, I'm not binging and purging anymore. That's great. I'm not starving myself. That's great. Why do I feel more miserable than ever? Why do I feel, maybe I'm lost now? Maybe I don't know what to do now? Maybe I'm worried that I'll lose viewers and people because I don't suffer as much with an eating disorder anymore, and so why would they want to watch me anymore? Because 80-90% of my audience are eating disorder sufferers or some sort of mental illness sufferers. And I'm so proud of this channel, and I don't know what's going on, actually. go to part 3.